3, 2, 1. It's Jenny Kirk time.
That's right. A big hello to you. It's great to see you, and I do hope that you are well. Welcome back to Weir Yard up here in the loft, and it's great to see you. It's Monday, it's 7 PM UK time, and that can only mean one thing. You're missing that film that's being shown on TV. Oh no! Actually, no, it's the Monday Club, and it's great to see you. Of course, a lot of you came along for our Monday Club big weekend outing. We were up at the Settle Model Rail Festival, or Shunters, in your best Crichton from Red Dwarf voice. In Settle, we had a great time, bumped into an awful lot of people. It was great to see so many of you. A huge thank you to all of you, but also to Anthony, because he brought us a big box of chocolates, and the cupboard monkey loved that because Gandalf was at home managing the biscuit barrel, which, FYI, it's empty because Gandalf was managing the biscuit barrel.
You told me to keep an eye on it, and I watched as the biscuits went down and down and down.
Indeed, but it did mean that the cupboard monkey got to munch her way through all of those chocolates. Now we have...
Right, guys, we're immediately I'm getting messages from left, right and centre. We know that the streaming system is jumping about. Do. We know it's happening.
Yeah,
we can't help it.
Yeah, we cannot do anything about it. So anyway, great to see you guys. We've got Rick Morley, Anthony, DJ K666, the Ellesmead Project, Harry Sedgwick, RG Models 86, Will Tucker, Summer Breeze, Mother Railway, John and Holly, Paul Grant, Patrick Ling, Dean Fielding, Peters Jackson, Cheadle Heath, Flammer Chairman 1, The True North, Strong and Free, Sarah Davis, the Gus Hadley, the Lunatic from Arrow, Skipsy Trains, Griffey, Dave Rowledge, Yaharik, Simon Trains, Mother Railway Showcase, Zantec, and thank you so much, Frustrated 8. It says fresh biscuit money for the tin there on Super Chat. Thank you so much. JL Railways, great to see you. Leslie Gilpin Railways, Warbler Productions, Stevie Film, Awesome Bricks, Scott Wood, Busby Junction, Mike Lane TT120, ECML, Electrics, Jerry BVR says, top of the milk, everyone. How are we all doing? We are well, thank you so much. So it's great to see you all. And of course, we had a lot of people watching on Saturday when we did that epic live stream from the Settle Model Rail Festival, which in and of itself, actually, I thought there were some interesting takeaways from the show. Not least, it's the first time I'm aware of, and there may be others, somebody actually suggested that the Rapido Rail X is free to enter, but we've never actually been to that. But certainly from my experience, it's the first time I've ever been to a model rail show that was free to enter. And this created a little bit of an interesting dynamic in a way, in that people who wouldn't normally go to a model railway exhibition, certainly, they wouldn't spring even a few quid to go like, oh, it's not for us, no, we're all right, thank you very much. But because it was free, a lot of these people, well, we'll have a look. And actually, hopefully, a lot of people went, actually, we quite like this.
I saw a family wander down, and Richard was outside, Richard Brighton, during the whole, hey, there's a free event.
Oh, yes, he was.
And one of the dads in that group of people, the big family, said, oh, we know, we're coming to see you.
Richard Gruter says, was it free to get out? Well, there was some great deals on offer from the retailers who were present. And you will have noticed in the Victoria Hall, we had Rails of Sheffield, first outing for them to a show for a very long time.
I was very surprised to see them there.
Yeah, well, I knew they were going to be there, but it was great. And we actually got to interview Jack Morgan from Rails.
We did.
Which was really enlightening.
And I'd like to apologise to Jack, actually.
Yeah.
There was someone who was stood,
waiting,
looking very grumpy next to
they let their grumps
for the
be
entire
known.
time that Jack was there.
Yes.
And I want to apologise to Jack for letting that man be there, because I thought he was waiting to talk to him, and I thought they were friends, but they weren't. He was looking to kick off. If I had realised that, he would not have been there to confront Jack after the interview.
But it's all right. Richard Brighton was there to save Jack from his stalker. But Will Tucker says, all your Settle interviews were first rate. Thank you so much. We also got to interview Jonathan Newton from Hornby magazine.
We did.
And just a quick reminder that at some point, he did say, was it the first Thursday or the third? Well, there was a Thursday involved, or it might have been a Wednesday. I don't know. I wasn't paying too much attention. But the Hornby magazine, the next issue goes on sale, and Meneth Tatus Newith will be featured on its pages, so do look out for that. Yeah, DJ K666, Jack and the Stalker, the much darker sequel. Oh, I'm sorry,
Hello to Worthington. This afternoon from Minnesota. Can I be here a little while? Thanks for coming along.
Excellent, always great to see you. And definitely perhaps one of Sir Ken of Patterson's What's Neat This Week posse. Always great to see you. Do let him know that we do say hello from time to time.
You do love the
yes.
the What's Neat This Week. I know the words, I just can't get them out.
Mark Wilson says 66091 Acura Scale DB locomotive. What an achievement! And of course, yes, over the weekend on the Saturday, Acura Scale had a real locomotive named after them in recognition for all their charity work, raising money for charity.
That is
so
cool.
well
That
deserved.
That is cool. But before we go any further, Jen, I believe
The first
it's
Thursday.
time.
That was a Thursday. But yes, there is time.
The VT.
The VT. Did you say roll VT by
I
any
did.
chance?
Roll VT.
Did it? You said that.
Press
did you?
the button.
Did you? Hit the lever.
Welcome to the Monday Club, your online model rail club for all the news, gossip, layout tours and more with your host, broadcaster and model maker, Jennifer Kirk.
The Monday Club is proudly sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre. Check them out at themodelcentre.com. The website features extensive stocks of new models as well as selective pre-owned items where you can track down that bargain you've always wanted. Pre-order with confidence all of the forthcoming models from all the manufacturers. TMC also offer a renumbering and renaming service so you can get the exact identity of locomotive that you want. Why not also check out their value weathering, or go for something incredibly special with their bespoke service where you can choose from a more extensive weathered look right through to custom graffiti either off the peg or to a design of your choice. Check out TMC today at themodelcentre.com and start your model journey. So, welcome back and a huge thank you to TMC, the Model Centre, for sponsoring the show. They were, of course, also at the Settled Model Rail Festival. That's going to get really old really quick, me doing my Crichton impression. So we actually got Howard Smith on to talk a little bit about the all-new BZ six-wheel coach that they're commissioning from EFE Rail. And they actually had some early samples on display. Now, apparently there's a few tweaks that still need to be had, but it was possible to see and even feel the immense amount of weight that was going on with these six-wheel BZs. And really long-lived items of rolling stock. Actually, I think it was in the interview with Howard Smith, we were talking about this, and apparently they've been sent testimony from somebody who worked at the particular location that one was in use through to 1988 for transporting rubbish between carriage sidings.
You mean it got to 88 and then went back in time?
No. But Chris Jones 10 says there isn't a shortage of 08s. Yeah, well, We put that up, and then TMC went.
It's like they were waiting.
Yeah, they were waiting. Right,
Watching.
They've
Waiting.
Gronking. Hey, but yeah. So, well, the Gronk situation is much improved because TMC, the model centre, have said that Bachmann have told them that the new batch of 08s should be arriving this week. So really looking forward to that. I've got 2 on order. And it always cracks me up when you get people online going, oh, well, these won't sell out at that price. I'm going to wait for the fire sale. Well, they are sold out pretty much everywhere. So these aren't going into the fire sale. Yeah, if you haven't ordered, then unfortunately, you're probably going to miss out. And I'm really looking forward to them, I must admit. And what's been quite interesting is that second-hand Gronks have been few and far between.
Haven't they?
I
actually got confronted by someone at Smurf about this.
Did you?
Yeah, they said, I've been looking for Gronks, no one's got any anywhere, and it's all your fault.
Yes, so we would like to take claim for the shortage of Gronks that has been experienced. But thankfully, Bachmann are... I think you need a bottle or something.
No, just go and get another one.
That's hardly touched the bottom.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, Jen.
We've got one of those water-filled air cooler blower things. Oh, that is...
You've been on the blower.
Yeah, that's firm and fruity. Yes, Ben tell it, Jenny the Gronk hoarder. I'm now looking up at the shelves. I have lost count.
Have you got all of them?
No, there's still a few that I really need. Oh yeah, Alan Pollock, the pin badge is now on sale.
It is. And there's someone I have to speak to after the show.
Yeah, because they keep hitting, like, why isn't it...
Your order went through, and then all of your other orders went through.
Absolutely. So there is somebody who was posting online saying, my order's not being processed. Well, you appear to have tried at least 4 times when we last looked, and they all did go through. So don't worry.
We'll be refunding, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not one of those gougy people who were like, no, every service fine. No. So we will get that sorted out. Alan Pollock, there should be a link down in the description to this, but I'm sure somebody will put a link up to, in fact, there it is, Flymachain 1, thank you so much. The all-new badge is now on sale. There are very limited numbers of the maroon badge, and we did find 2 or 3 of the green ones, so it is possible to actually buy other colours just. First come, first served. What you have to do is order a badge, but in the comments...
No. No.
No.
I can't guarantee that they'll get one if they do that. So, what they should do... Contact me and tell me that they want a certain colour. I will then tell them if we've got any left and reserve it for them. So
what people need to do is send an email to the Cupboard Monkey at zoe.robinson@gmail.com and put badge as the subject title to make sure that it doesn't go missing in action. And just see what's available. They're exactly the same price.
If you're trying to get a different colour, only order if you've already confirmed that I've reserved one for you.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
because we'll then match up with what people have asked for. If we've told them, yes, go ahead and order the number that's agreed. Yeah. So we've also got a brand new member. It's gone right off the top now. So there we are. So Irish Train Guy, welcome to Jenny Kirk membership. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody will find that who is a member that you've now got 4 new icons to spam with impunity in the chat, which actually represent the 4 different colours of badges that we've had.
And Anthony, you can't blame me for you buying Railroad Tycoon. I just showed that it was a good game. I didn't make you go and buy it.
Yeah. Irish Train Guy says, I would love to see a Gronk with lights in the cab. Well, the Class 11 from Model Rail does have working cab lights, and I have a feeling that the all-new Bachmann one does as well. So one thing I will say is don't just click manically on the buy, like, why is it not working? Because experience is showing us that it is working and it will work every time. you order them. So the orders are going in, and yeah, Leslie Gilpin Railways says I'll stick to the one badge. Don't worry about it. The whole point is that we change the colours so people who want to collect them can collect them. But you only need one badge, and it never stops working.
And this has always been the thing. The point is not to make money. I've said this on this show and my show. If I was out to make money, I'd have used my degree. Because I'm a lawyer. So if I wanted money, I'd get it. Go for it. That's never what we're here for. What we're here for is to encourage the ability to keep the local model shop going.
Absolutely, as we always say, we encourage you to support the businesses that support your hobby, because it's more than just retailers. Things like free entry to Hornby's, Wonderworks, and also I should say that they've got tickets going on sale. I've got a link. I've just realised I've got a link. I will forward it to you, Zoe. So talk to the nice people.
Oh,
and what I will do...
Everyone's saying support your local business. Exactly. Oh, excuse me. I'm just exploding now. We did have a greasy pizza. But local businesses. That's what really it all comes down to. If we lose our local hobby shops, how is the next generation going to know that this hobby's there?
Absolutely.
And when it's gone, it's gone. And the last thing we want is for people to not be able to get into a hobby that they would love.
Absolutely. So I'm just looking here. This is I've just forwarded the Cupboard Monkey the link. So this is the open weekend at the Wonderworks. Full-size locomotives, model magic, and hands-on activities at Hornby Hobbies, and the one-to-one collection. So they're inviting visitors of all ages to enjoy a weekend of full-size locomotives, model railways, slot car racing, and hands-on hobby fun. This is in August, on Saturday the 9th and Sunday the 10th. It'll be held across two sites, the Wonderworks Visitor Centre and the neighbouring one-to-one collection.
The one-to-one collection is amazing. How they got that tank onto that upper floor, I don't know.
That's for me, Julio, Jesus, and Gonzalez to know, and you to find out.
Seriously, guys, there is a tank, and it's not on the ground floor.
So there's going to be quite a few people here. So we've got Faversham Model Railway Club will be attending, Folkestone Hythe and District Model Railway Club, Isle of Thanet Model Railway Society, Ramsgate and District Model Engineering Club, Thanet Paper Modellers, Warlord Games, and Key Publishing, with teams from Hornby Magazine and Airfix Model World.
Lovely.
Food and drink available from the Wonderworks Cafe, and catering coaches at the one-to-one collection, plus Roro's handcrafted ice cream and local craft beer from Northdown Brewery. Every ticket holder will also receive a £5 voucher to spend in the Wonderworks shop or cafe during the day. Tickets are priced at £25 for adults, £10 for children, ages 5 to 15 on the children, £20 for concessions and £20 for a family ticket. Under fives go free. And for more information, we've got a web link. So this looks to be a really great event. We did get an invite, but it's at the other end of the country. So unfortunately, we've not been able to get there. It's about a 6.5 hour drive if we don't get stuck in traffic to get there and the same back. So
thanks for sending the email over. I've managed to find get the computer to actually let me open the link so I can send it to everyone.
DJ K666 is for those who are local. Thunderbolt Models, this is in Coventry, I believe. It's now open at their new premises at the heart of the Shire's shopping village, just off the A5, and open 7 days a week. And of course, Thunderbolt Models is one of the retailers, I seem to recall, who is in the Monday Club badge in-person shopping discount scheme. DJ K666 says, I'm on holiday in Wales that weekend. Unfortunately, sometimes that happens. Jazzy Pyrite says, hello all. Great to see you. Will Tucker says, my first model shop was Mr. Ash in Gloucester, long since closed, but a paragon of a European style, very neat and enticing shop. I'm trying to think, actually, to be honest, the first model shop I ever actually remember going into would probably have been one in Leighton Buzzard. Not AGR Model Railways, though they are a member of the badge scheme as well. Do support them. But there was another shop. I think it's gone now, long gone. I can't even remember what it was called, but I do remember being taken there by my father in Leighton Buzzard, and also 53A models in Hull, which are still there. Yeah, there's some of the shops really great to find. Surprising Hall models as well. It's been around for, I think it's 75, was it 80 years?
For me, my first model shop was T&G Allen in the Milburn Gate Centre in Durham.
That name rings a bell, actually.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was a chain shop. They had all kinds. They had Airfix, which is where I got a lot of my Airfix kits from. They had model trains, scale extric, and later on micro machines as well.
Simon Train's Model Railway Showcases, they are, as I was the first customer to use the pin badge at Thunderbolt Models. They are great people. Excellent. So, yeah.
Rising Hall models, you need to send me the details so I can add them to the website.
Rising Hall models are part of the badge scheme, but they're not listed at the moment because we haven't got around to updating stuff. Worthington Model Railway says, I remember a model shop in Hull almost opposite Paragon Station. That wasn't Dougleby's, was it? Are you alright? What's wrong?
Highlighted thing.
Right. I don't know.
Well,
it says contact seller, but the problem is, it's like, well, if it's a PayPal error, there's nothing.
This is the issue that I have.
Yeah.
PayPal says contact seller, but PayPal doesn't tell the seller anything.
And it doesn't tell them what's caused the problem.
So all I look at is, oh, I've got someone complaining to me.
Yeah.
But I've got no information.
Yeah.
PayPal, why do you do this?
Because they're a waste of space. Warbler Productions says, I have to pay to visit Thunderbolt models. They're slightly closer to me than Tony's trains and only two train journeys from here. Absolutely, yeah. Alan Pollock says, it's a pity that no model shops close to me are in the pin badge discount. But you could always ask your local model shop to drop us a line. Maybe they want to join the scheme. We're always receptive to any model rail. Any model rail business, also preserved railways, that kind of thing. Joining the scheme, absolutely. The more the merrier. It's all about promoting the greatest hobby in the world.
So if anyone does get I don't like to sound like I'm annoyed with people, because I'm not annoyed with you. I'm just frustrated with PayPal. If anyone gets an error, don't immediately press refresh, because it might turn out that it sent it through.
We had one person who managed to order 4 times,
and I need to get down and sort that out for them. Guys, give it a bit of time. They're not going to sell out tonight.
No. We literally have hundreds of them. We do order them in the multiples of hundreds.
We buy in bulk. That's how we can get them cheap.
That's how we get them at a good price. Because I know when you find pin badges for sale at various places, quite often they can be £10-15. We buy in bulk to give you the best deal. But they are up and running. And
I've got to go and sort things out.
Is there some kind of geographical
the other
issue?
thing that PayPal has done is remove postage and packing. So everyone's paying the £5. And it seems that they've just removed postage and packing, so now I've got that to sort out as well.
Right, so we have an issue. So if you turned it off for the moment,
I can't. I have to go and do it now.
Right, so the cover mug is going to fix that because it's messed up. You're supposed to get charged postage and packaging. So, by the way, not being a Fastbook user, what is the new colour badge? Says Gary B. It's ochre, which for those people who don't speak posh, ochre is a yellowy brown. Ivor Van Zon says, are there any UK channels that have a comparison between the Pico NS600 and a recent Tooling UK Gronk? No, but I have seen photographs, but this is the HO version, and the size differential is quite noticeable. I would just wait until JL Railways, just wait until the Cupboard Monkey comes back up. Because, unfortunately at the moment, PayPal has completely screwed up what it has been told to do and done its own thing and tried to diddle us out of the postage. So we've just got to sort that out. Nick at Bledgton High Levels has picked up a limited edition 14XX on the weekend, new for 60 quid. Happy Muchley. Yeah, thank you so much, Andrew Bettis. It's very kind they donated £4.99 on the super chat to cover post and packaging. No, don't worry. Don't worry. No, don't. It's really generous of you, but we don't have an easy way of matching stuff up, so please don't send it on the super chat. Zoe is going to try and get that sorted, so just hang fire for a moment. Yeah, I don't think it's charged anybody postage and packaging. The Cupboard Monkey should have checked before making it live. Yeah, Harry says, sorry, so the site kept going back to choose how to pay, hence not knowing if the payment went through. We're getting it sorted now, so just hang fire a little bit when the Cupboard Monkey comes back. Michael Sarsfield, ochre is a similar colour to the Jones goods. It's actually the same colour that the Terriers, the original Terrier livery, so although that one actually is Brighton Works, but it's that colour. And if I had one to show you, I would, but oh, we haven't even got one up there in our wall of fame, which is actually also where the Knockers Lane one has gone. Just, oh, it's a fiasco, isn't it? Fiasco. Oh dear. A Bob Ross favourite, says Wendigo Express. Oh, ochre, yeah. Ochre and burnt umber, for some reason, always seem to figure quite highly, only in posh watercolour paints. It was very wet on Saturday, says Flymer Chain 1. We got the downpour on Sunday, actually, really quite heavy. Yaharic says improved engine green. Claude Hamilton says happy to send additional P&P, let me know via email. Just hang fire a moment, we're getting it sorted. I don't know how she's going to do it, but we'll get this sorted. Warbler Production says the TARDIS is behind the Terrier. I suppose it is, from your point of view, yeah. It's next to Big Bertha. Griffey says the main colour you use for weathering. I suppose it is, yes. Frustrated Ape says class 31 or 52 in ochre livery. They always looked a little bit more brown. Oh, Zantex says it's already been spotted. It shows how much attention I'm paying. Had 2 days of thunderstorms here, says Warbler Productions. Really bad today. Knocked out a few phone lines. But look, thank you, J.O. Rose. But look, just wait until the Cupboard Monkey gets back. Essentially, she's changed the colour on the listing. And the PayPal thing is like, we'll just take off postage and not tell anybody. And it also messed up something else as well that she spent time fixing earlier on. So, oh, it's a fiasco. Right, so let's have a change of angle of the dangle. Oh, come here. Give me my mouse pointer back. Why is there lots of dirty tissues from the Cupboard Monkey? Right. Fenchurch is running in that colour at the Bluebell Railway, says Hillside Junction. Yeah, they did a double pack. I say they. Hornby did a double pack of Fenchurch in that livery, and I think it was like Southern Sunshine lettering black. Which is that the batch of stuff that got stolen? Well, at least a huge chunk of them got stolen. Somebody nicked them out the back of a container, if I'm remembering the story correctly, because there was, I'm sure, no, I don't know, was it that one or was it something else? There was some edict that went round saying that a load of models had been stolen. I can't remember whether it was that. Dave Scott's Railway says, wall-to-wall sunshine here in Sweden for the last week, with temps in the high 20s. Ooh. Zantex is actually 2-1. It was yes, the class 31, which just shows that not everything preserved necessarily is preserved forever. I do remember that and thinking it was most peculiar that a class 31 that had been in preservation was scrapped in preservation, but not just like, you know, spent a bit of time like 45015 did, rusting further in sidings, but it had actually run extensively in preservation. D5579 was the brush type 2 in golden ochre livery. Michael Sarsfield says, have you got Gronks in different scales or just one scale, Jenny? I have got N-gauge, TT120, 00, and O-gauge Gronks, so 4 different ones. Thunderblade 989 says that pack was the Cantonese Sussex Terriers, Poplar and Knoll. That's the one. Because I know that they were called saying there was a lot of turned up on eBay, and saying that there was an almost 100% probability that they were stolen. So I don't know what happened with that, because surely that would give them a clue of where to send the police to. So I don't know whether they got them back. Griffey says O-Gauge Gronk in early black with no stripes. Anthony says Jenny counts Zoe's 08. What's mine is yours. Yes, that's definitely it. Hello to 57305 Northern Princesses. Hornby's Lion Coach Packs was stolen. That might have been in the same container. Irish Train Guy says your layout is awesome, Jenny. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button on the stream if you haven't already done so. Consider sharing to social media. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then do please hit the subscribe button and ring that bell. Michael Sarsfield says, sad to hear what happened to the railway in Stoke-on-Trent. Some idiots set fire to some rolling stock. Yeah, unfortunately, this seems to be a thing from scumbags. Oh, only having a laugh. To be honest, clearly the punishment is not heavy duty enough to discourage this kind of crime. Retro Ramble says, Jenny, do you have any Pacers or Sprinters or any other DMUs? The only second generation DMU I have is a class 153. Anthony says, Mike Leonard got the Southern and Brighton ones, possibly get the other one too. And JL Railway says, Jen, I'm getting Mum an O-Gauge Gronk for Christmas. Ooh. I love my O-Gauge Gronk, and there's lots of space in it if you want to put in sound, big speakers, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Peter Jackson Jigglyhead, I think it was just on some sidings at the side of the main line. So it's difficult to see from the photos I saw because they were very, very alight, but I wonder whether it's stored ex-mail train stock or something like that. JL Railway says to go with the Monday Club O-Gauge wagon. Ooh, splendid. Flyma Share One says the layout is looking splendid, Jenny. Oh, thank you so much. Right. So, in the news, I do have some pictures. These are the Hellion pictures that have come via Rails of Sheffield with an update on the Class 42. They look really, really good, actually. This is. They look to be test shots from the tooling, EP samples, basically. And the all-new tooled Class 42 does look really good. We do have some photos, but we're going to have to wait until the Cupboard Monkey gets back. Les Kirk says at Dougleby's in Hull, I bought in 1968 a Kobo for £1, 1 shilling old money, and a Conflat 3-rail for 5p brand new, and a caustic liquor tanker for 10 and 6. All of which we still have. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, Dougleby's. I think somebody mentioned before about the shop opposite Paragon Station. That may well have been Dougleby's. Oh yes, Peter Jackson Teagle Heath as well. We do have some photos and video of the Ellis Clark Press Twin Silo. Now, again, we'll try and show something later on. All depends on the Cupboard Monkey getting things fixed. But yeah, they had samples on display at the Settled Model Rail Festival. They had a few of their new O and OO items for sale. The low match, really, really great models. The press flows, the first item to ever get a full house on the scores in O gauge. And they also had some quad arts. What they've said is that the quad arts are selling through really quite quickly, and they've had a huge spurt of interest since the J67, 68 and 69 buck jumpers have been released by Accurascale. Now, I put out that video. Couple of corrections to make to the video. Firstly, the handrails on the front of the boiler. They're strangely enough on this, it felt like when you prod them, a quick prod, they feel like metal, but they're not. There's like a very strange type of plastic. I say strange because it feels like metal. They've got a real strength to them, but also a spring. So yeah, actually, Sam Turner got that right. They are plastic. And because he loves to dismantle his models, he found that actually, even though it was billed as having a speaker in from a Curascale in all versions, actually it didn't. Only the sound-fitted versions had them. As I was reviewing a sound-fitted example, of course it did have a speaker in, and I was reliant on the information that I'd been sent. So there was a bit of a hoo-ha over that. If you don't know what it is, it was on RM Web, as all the hoo-has generally are. But I think that there's been, there was drama, Anthony, but apparently it's now... the apologies have been sent, so I think there's a line drawn underneath that. Griffey says the coaches were already rat-infested death traps. It's probably the case that they were pretty much waiting to be scrapped, but even so. Anthony says he's bashed them again tonight. Something different or the same thing? DJK666 says, nice to see Bluebell running. I saw the real one demolish a wooden chock on in the shed at the Bluebell Railway whilst being shunted. All right, Bluebell. No, that's not a P class going round. That is a J67 in Great Eastern Railway Ultramarine. Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath says, hi Chris at Valleys 56XX. Great to see you, hope you're well. And over the weekend, the Chatham show, actually, the Chatham Historic Dockyard is definitely a venue I'd love to get to. Maybe we'll get an invite for next year to take Minas Tattoos to Newith. But it looks to be an amazing venue. They've got things like HMS Ocelot and HMS Cavalier, plus the Dockyard Railway. There's a small amount of the original system still able to be run on, and there's a preserved group there keeping it alive, running stuff there. Looked to be a really interesting show. Saw some photos shared by Kernow Model Rail Centre, I believe. Malco Blue says he is just a nitpicker. The Buck Jumper is a very nice model. Yeah, Buck Jumper is a really nice model. I think that if they'd actually said it didn't come with a speaker unless it was DCC sound fitted, then it probably wouldn't have caused as much of a problem. And the reason for this is just that whilst new models now are spec'd that everything just has a speaker in, it seems that it just squeaked in before the changeover in the factory wasn't informed. So only fitted speakers into the ones that then got sound decoders, which, I'll be honest with you, it seems strange to do that, looking at them, because the speakers, when you buy them in bulk, will probably only add pennies to the cost of the locomotive. And from a manufacturer's point of view, it then means you don't have to segregate the ones that are going to get sound fitted and the ones which are not. But there we are. Yaharic says Chatham show is brilliant. Nick at Bletchton High Level also says Chatham is highly recommended. So have you fixed it? So what about, a lot of people are asking who've already paid, how are we going to do that?
Look, it's not their fault, it's mine, so I'll cover it.
But does that mean we sell them at a loss?
I will cover it.
So, right, were there many orders that came in before you realised?
About 20. Right,
so here's how we're doing it. The 20 people who've already ordered your badges, you're getting free postage. So, lucky for you, Cupboard Monkey will honour the price you have paid. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's not an issue. Take it and run. But anybody who's now ordering, we have fixed it. So what will happen is you will now get properly charged postage. You didn't have any overseas orders, did you?
To be honest with you, I didn't check.
You didn't check?
I took the...
So somebody somewhere's making out like a bandit.
Yeah.
So there you are, right. First 20 people or so who got their orders in before the problem was found. Don't worry, we will honour the price, so you don't have to worry about paying any extra. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But now it's fixed, so get your Get your orders in. Get your orders in. So if we've sold 20, that's all right.
JL Railways, the page probably will load. It's probably slow.
Yeah. Oh, Hillside
Hillside, you
Junction.
really don't
You
need to.
didn't
Thank
need
you so
to, but
much,
thank
man.
you so much. Hillside
Thank you so
Junction
much. Thank you.
has donated £5 on the super chat to
I
cover
didn't even
postage my badges. You didn't have to, but
You really didn't,
it really
man.
is appreciated. Thank you so much. JL Railway says, Jen, the page won't load with all
I've just said that. I've just read that one out.
the only thing I
You're
can-
behind.
Yes, I am. The only thing I can think
Stop
is
putting the fan on you and let it cool the computer down.
it was cooling me down. That's more important. I have to say that
Look at you are.
I've lost my train of thought.
You
It
never had
left
one.
the station and
You
I
never
forgot to
had
get on
one.
it. So, now wrong with plastic ships if they have Deltic power, Hamshackles, and it says Griffey. Yeah, motor torpedo boats. Quite a few of those had Napier Deltics, and I believe the last users of Napier Deltics were the New York Fire Brigade and some of their the boats that they have
And the house that Jack built.
that ply the river. Yeah, Santa. I know the BR Green. I'm not so fussed by. It's the tops numbered ones. I have to say that Ellis Clark Trains or Clark Railways. I always get the two confused. One's O gauge, the other is everything else. But on their site, they've got. I've sent you the picture actually on Facebook Messenger.
Is that what it was? I didn't look.
They've made a mistake. So if you,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they've put something up at 99,999,999, which is an Oxford Rail N7. It's clearly a mistake.
You like your N7s. Do you like them that much?
Not really. So it is a mistake. They'll have it fixed. If they've not already fixed it, they'll fix it in the morning. But it just shows we all make mistakes from time to time.
Yeah.
But they do
But
have
they
some.
didn't forget to add
Yeah,
posters.
but they do have some 08s on there at a really great price. There's a special edition one actually, which I can't remember who actually did it. It may have been the Signal Box in Rochester, Kent.
I'm just looking at these things that you...
Yes. Yeah, motor torpedo boats, fast response boats, Flyman Channel 1. A good evening from Canada, everyone. How's the weather, says
Ooh.
Scott Rails? It's a little bit humid.
It's starting to
it must
rain
be
here.
said.
Hopefully the humidity will go down. Ben Tullets says, I'm going to have to log off early, so I need to go and see my dad as it's his 60th birthday. I think we know what has to happen then.
Oh. Happy birthday to him. Squash tomatoes and vim. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to him.
Oh, excuse me.
There you are, and you got a free cough as well from the seasoned lungs
Tis
of.
the season to
Anybody
be
would
coughing.
think that you'd fired off a doobie outside or something.
I did not fire off doobies.
Krista Duke says, I made the mistake on a till at work and a £5 item came up as 235894. So how much is that? So that's
23,584.
yeah, that's a lot. Did they pay though? Sometimes if people are on autopilot.
You did one time.
Did I?
I remember that.
What did I do?
Remember the first time we bought a Mac for the company?
Oh yes, and they charged me twice.
Yeah.
And the thing was, because I'd just got paid, the money was technically in the account. They cleaned me out down to the bottom of my overdraft. But they charged me twice for the Mac, and then they got all prissy about it when we asked for the money back for the second Mac that we didn't actually have. And they made out like it was our fault. And it's like,
You should have checked that.
yeah,
No.
victim blaming. It's like victim blaming.
That's
It's
not how
never
it
good.
works. Oh dear.
Yes, DJ K666 says, no, it's far better to pass the doobies on the left-hand side. Cloud Hamilton, oh, you didn't have to. Very kindly donated $4.99 in the super chat. Says likewise.
Oh, my goodness. Thank
Oh,
you
you
so
don't.
much,
No,
man.
you don't have to. And
Seriously, it's my oversight, so I'm honouring it. Richard Swiderski says, did his order get through? Yes, it did.
Oh, Simon Pitcher, you didn't have to. Simon Pitcher, you didn't have to.
You really didn't have
You've
to.
been incredibly generous. So Simon Pitcher
Nice.
has sent quite a lot on PayPal.me, and you didn't have to. But look, thank you so much for your amazing generosity. Oh, that you didn't have to, but look, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, Krista Duke says, I luckily noticed before they got to paying, I fixed the issue and charged the right price. That N7, you add the £4 for shipping, and it costs 100 I feel like Dr. Evil. 100,000,003 £.
I'm sorry to say, but if I'm paying 99 million pounds, I expect free postage.
Yeah, it's like, come on, at that price. Come on, Ellis, you could at least chuck them in free postage. but yeah, don't worry, it'll get fixed. And if you're thinking of having a laugh and go, buy it, then A, good on you for having that amount of money in the bank.
Yeah, well done.
But also, they will give you a refund. There's no way that they will let that one slide. They'll be like, no, we you know.
Do you know how much tax they're going to pay now?
The thing is, though, if you were like, do you remember the film Brewster's Millions, and he had to get rid of that? Well, then I'd be there. If you and anybody who's not seen Brewster's Millions, he has to spend $30 million in 30 days and have nothing to show for it at the end. Otherwise, he doesn't inherit. 300 million is the inheritance. And it's actually quite difficult to spend that amount of money and have nothing to... Well, according to the film, I can think of many ways of doing it. You'll basically hire the QE2 for 30 days to sail you wherever you want. You don't own it at the end. But you could easily, $30 million, well, just like buy that N7 and go, no, it's all right. It's all right. It's a fair price. Oh, yes, of course, yes, Griffith, and he can't tell anybody why he's doing it. It's actually a really good film if you've not seen Brewster's Millions.
I did love when he realises that actually he can't fund a political campaign for himself because it's something to have at the end. So he goes, vote none of the above.
And the thing was that, because they said that if he won, it would be considered that the job was a thing that he acquired from the money. Scott Rail says, I could spend that on trains in a couple of days at Rapido. Yeah, the thing is, though, at the end of the 30 days, you're not allowed to have any material assets from the $30 million. And you can't destroy anything of value, but you also can't give anything away. So there was a whole lot. Otherwise, you could do all sorts. But the thing was, the first time I saw it, all I could think was, well, you could just, thank you, Smee Jakes. It very kindly donated $5, but you don't have to.
Thank you so much.
So there's no free lunch, no free postage. Thanks. So look, you guys, you're so generous. You don't have to. We've already said people who got their order in before we noticed the fault. We are honouring the price, but thank you so much for your generosity. Yeah, Anthony says though, so go to space with Elon. As I think he'd have to pay me to go with him. I'd be like, I'm sorry, Elon.
I'm not going to space with Elon.
Well, I don't.
And laws exist in space. I can't push about the airlock.
Yeah, no, I'd be like, Elon, would you go outside and just check everything's working? And then lock the door and pretend nobody's in when he knocks on it till it's like, let me in. Sorry, we've already got double glazing. But look, thank you so much. Yeah, DJ K666 says £30 million would probably buy a train ticket to London on the UK railway network.
Only if you book in advance
and split your ticket. And if you travel before 9, there'll be a supplement. Nick at Fletchton High Level says there's a good spirit in this club.
Really
well
is.
done.
Yeah, guys,
absolutely,
you
guys are amazing. And for anybody who's wondering what's going on, the new ochre coloured, and if you don't speak posh, ochre is the same colour as Stepney. That's the colour.
Yellow.
Yeah, it's like a yellowy brown. For those people who don't speak posh or had a rowny watercolour.
And for those who can't see it due to colour blindness, it's yellow. It's just yellow.
It's actually, well, it's yellow that's got a slight brown tint to. Oh, JL Railway, stop it! But thank you so much for stop it. So $4.99 says just to cover the postage on the maroon badge.
It did come through. Thank you so much.
I'm wondering, did my order?
And guys, if you're ordering now, the postage is sorted. I've sorted it.
Yeah. So you'll have been, if you've ordered after the Cupboard Monkey fixed it, you will have been charged postage. You don't need to send anything else.
You really don't need to.
Actually, Gary B. Oh, Scott Rails. Very kind of you. California. Canadian $20. Says paying it forward. I'm going to have a massive postage bill for my Christmas giveaway.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so generous, Scott Rails. Thank you so much. RG Models 80.
You're going to make me cry, guys.
Oh, well, they'll start sending you money for packs of tissues if you do.
No.
But no, we've got stuff. Don't worry. It's really generous of you, but we're good. But thank you.
Irish Train Car, yeah, we post anywhere you need to.
Yes.
It's all covered.
The website should sort that out.
It doesn't.
The website doesn't, but actually, because they're only small badges, I think they sort of go the same rate that letters do.
Pretty much, yeah.
So they're not like super expensive.
It might take a little longer to get there, but
we I know that from one of the, I think when we launched the blue badges, there were people in Australia and New Zealand. I think in one instance it took about 5 weeks for the badge.
It was a long time. I remember.
We don't know where it went on the way. It had a nice time. It didn't write a postcard, but it did get there.
It's actually a funny story. I had one guy in Australia. He bought a badge, and I sent it the next day. And he 5 weeks later sent me a message saying,
Warbler Productions. No, you don't have to keep giving us money, but thank you so much. Warbler Productions very kindly donated $4.99. Oh, you don't have to.
You really don't need to. You really don't.
Oh.
But yeah, that was hilarious. He sent me a message saying, it hasn't arrived yet. Could you chase it up for me? I said, yeah, of course. So I got onto them and said, look, how long is it likely to take for this? They said, we'll have a look in because it should be there either this week or next. And he sent me an email the next day saying, thank you so much, it's here. So, all I did was give a call to someone who said he'd look into it.
Anthony says, people are always generous to two lovely ladies and great ambassadors to the hobby. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you.
So why are you nice to us?
Yeah, I'll pass that on to the ladies from Great Eastern Models.
Yeah, I'll pass it on to the lovely ladies.
Yeah, Anne was actually at the Settle Model Rail Festival as well.
I noticed that you got your photo taken, yes.
In the infamous pic. Oh, Railway Rob, thank you so much. $1.99 is going for an extra pack of. I told you. Look, I told you. Look, we can do a full Andrex here. We've got. Oh, but thank you so much. Oh, she started crying. Oh, hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, Caroline Rogers, no! Thank you so much for your generosity. Caroline Rogers very kindly donated £5 on the super chat. You don't have to, but thank you so much. Oh, you guys, you're so generous. Anthony says Peachy got snapped. Yeah, I think we all did. Richard Brighton did. I think Jack Morgan as well did. Let's have a different view on the Jumbo. Sorry, there's a lot of gas
It's exploding, are you? My goodness.
Yeah, you need to press the button. Hit the lever.
Wow, it's gone into. If the way it moved there, it was like a slideshow.
Gonna have to get a bigger biscuit tin, says Valley's 56XX. We're gonna have to go and get some of those really nice Marks and Spencer's biscuits. No. No, but hold on, my finger's downstairs.
Yeah, so are all the badges.
Oh.
I can't add what the pool will. I'll go and get them, shall I?
Yeah, go and get some badges. Oh, where's the finger? I need to give the finger.
Guys, please. Come on.
JL Railway,
you really don't
stop
need
it.
to. You really don't need to.
Thank you so much, but stop it.
Thank you. You really need to stop, guys.
Oh, thank you so much. There's too much generosity here. Treat yourselves. Make sure you treat yourselves.
We're here for the hobby.
Absolutely.
We're not here to try and get anything from it. We're here for the hobby, guys.
That's it. And, you know, as we always say with the badges, it's all about promoting the hobby and supporting the businesses that support our hobby.
Absolutely.
So do make use of your badge. You can't stack discounts. So
no. So when you went,
we have tried. I took a badge with a bag with like 300 and went multi-discount, and they went, "We're not paying you to take them away." but there we are.
I'll be back.
Yeah, Hillside Junction. Don't worry. We completely understand. We do believe you. So we're all prepared to pay postage anyway, not having you miss out because technology. Oh, JL Railways, stop it! Just giving us $1.99 on the super chat. Says never. You two are legends. Remember, treat yourselves. There's Gronks. According to the TMC, the Model Centres post that they shared literally just after we put the stream up. Bachmann have told them that the 08 Shunters are due into stock with them this week, so you should be expecting it all up and down the country, any model shops that have got them on order. And all I can say is, if you haven't ordered one, you need to get your skates on because several of the liveries are completely sold out at Bachmann, if not now all of them, and that includes the Fancy Pants sound and working couple of things, even down to the DCC ready ones, and a lot of shops, whilst they may have most like Simon Train's Model Railway Showcase very kindly donated £2 on the super chat. Says Gronk it up, Gronk it up, Gronk it up. Hashtag not a cult for legal and tax purposes. Thank you so much. You didn't have to. You naughty I just got allayed. No. There is when you go to click on something and the chat just goes, olay! It's like those websites where you go, oh, I'll click on that, and it goes, whee! And then puts an advert there, and you suddenly find, it's like, please rush me, my portable walrus cleaning kit. Man enough to tackle any water-bound mammal. JL Railways. I'm doing the school teacher thing now. JL Railways. Come on now, behave yourself. Treat yourself first and foremost. Thank you so much. But treat yourself. JL Railways. It's donated £1.99. Says new Gronks. I need to get one now. Yeah. So what I've been told as far as I can tell, Bachmann are out of stock on a lot, if not all, versions. They've proven to be very, very popular. Luckily, I've got 2 on order, but retailers may not have a lot of extra stuff. They usually do order a few more over and above what people have asked them to get, but they're not hanging around. And now that once they start arriving in shops, they'll be like done and dusted. So if you haven't ordered your new Gronk, new Bachmann Gronk, thank you, that's perfect. If you've not ordered the new Bachmann Gronk and you want one, you need to find your retailer of choice and get it ordered. And of course, if your local retailer is in the Monday Club badge scheme, and there are quite a lot, then hopefully they'll allow you to no, hold on. I need to row that back because I just remembered. They can't discount on newly released stuff because they're already discounted to the max that they're allowed. So there are some exemptions.
Allowed?
In the first few weeks of release, they get asked not to discount over a certain amount because otherwise the big box shifters would swamp the smaller shops. The whole idea is
so for the first few weeks, it's like a gentleman's agreement. Let's play fair.
Yeah, otherwise, bigger shops could undercut the smaller ones and effectively drive them out of business. So you probably aren't going to be able to get them. Ollie's Train says, Kirk. Oh, it's like being back at school. Kirk, have you done your Latin homework? Can you help? I need a good second-hand model for £70 to £80. Not a lot to go on, but what I would say, check out Clark Railworks. They've got a lot of second-hand stuff, quality second-hand stuff come up at some really, really great prices. I've seen them down to like £40, £50 for a decent second-hand locomotive. And whether you want diesels or you want steam, there's plenty of choice on there. Don't buy the £99,999,999 one because A,
But it's
apparently,
such a good deal.
apparently you don't get free postage on that, but also it's an error.
I'm going to switch this over now, Jen.
Yes.
Because while we're at the show,
Oh yes.
I believe Knockers Lane was asking about.
Yes, and will it actually go up that high? Oh, everybody! There we go. There we go. Right. So
This
Knockers
is the Tower
Lane,
of Power.
the Tower of Heroes, and you can see at the bottom she's just put the new badge. Oh, thank you so much, 3B Rail. Very kindly donated £10 on the super chat. Oh, you guys, you're so generous. It says, evening, Jenny and Zoe, to fund that bigger biscuit barrel. Yeah, Gandalf pretty much licked it clean. We came back, and all you could hear was this sort of... And it was Gandalf sucking the bottom of the biscuit barrel.
While taking part in the Halfling Leaf.
And
So,
rubbing
Jen,
his
could you
belly.
explain what some of these are?
I could do. Right, the very top one.
Use the
Knockers.
pointer.
Oh yeah. So we've got... That's Knockers Lane's badge. That was one that it's in promotion of a charity. I think Rails were doing that. That one's from the Hornby Collectors Club. Then we've also got KR Models Fells, black and green. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey Hemmings. Oh, you didn't have to, but thank you so much. Very kindly donated £9 on the super chat. Said ordered my badge before you went live and postage was added. Keep up the good work. Oh, look, thank you so much for your generosity.
We really appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely,
Thank you so much.
but remember, don't give us money that you need for yourself, and make sure you treat yourself first.
Absolutely.
So that's an ESP badge. You may have seen people at DCC Concepts wearing them. That one, I can't read it from here.
60 years of Pico Streamline.
Oh yes, and the 25 years of Backman,
Yep.
or Backman Collectors Club maybe.
Yep.
That's a Backman Collectors Club. That's from an Irish Railway Society, I seem to recall.
I think it's actually upside down as well. I don't know why that's happening.
I think I can't see what that one is.
I can't see it either.
There's a thing. Backman Collector Club badges. That one's an Ellis Clark badge. That one is a thing. And that's another thing.
That's Drumboard. That's Pico's 75-year badge.
And then there's another Hornby Collectors Club, and then we've got the Monday Club badges. So there you
That's
go.
Hornby the Collector Anniversary badge. And then the Conde look.
So Ollie's Train says, Jenny, shall I get a loco or a set of Hornby teaks? 3 coaches.
Ooh.
Well, the teaks are good, but do you have something to pull them? And my thoughts are always that I like to get the locomotive first and then put together what's going behind it. But have a look and see what the deals are. Project 44, big hello to you. Great to see you. Hope you are well. A lot of it, I know there's been a lot of a hoo-ha about the butt jumper because of the speaker and the specification.
What is going on with the speaker?
Right. What's happened is that only the DCC sound versions. Can I just say, other people go, oh, Jenny said it got a... Yes, mine did, because it's the sound version that they sent for review.
What about the one that you bought yourself?
That doesn't have a speaker, but of course, I didn't find that out until after the video went live,
Yes.
because that locomotive was not going to be sound fitted. I just put a regular DCC decoder in.
And of course, with that, we have a few seconds of footage of it running. Literally, Jen filmed that while I was editing the rest of the video, and they were stuck it in. We just didn't know. We would have mentioned it at the time if we'd known.
Griffey says, sorry to repeat my question. Did they do a Mark 1 in plum and custard, or have they since for preserved lines? You can buy models. I'd see plum and custard, blood and custard, and plum and spilt milk. These are all terms for basically the
maroon.
No, not the maroon. The crimson and cream,
Crimson,
as far as I'm aware. Ollie's Train says, I have 10 locos, 3 sets of coaches, including a DMU, if that helps. That does change things. In which case, you may well be at the stage where it's worth picking up the rolling stock to match. Peter Jackson, Cheelan Heath says, Carmine and Cream. I've seen so many different names for them. So it's a case of... I never quite knew which was the actual official names. Ian White says...
I'm pretty sure Blood and Custard wasn't it.
That's what people used to call them.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be an official name, would it?
Ian, probably not. Ian White says, Jenny, can you put drivers into Daypole's O-gauge Gronks at all? Yes, you can. The doors actually do open, I seem to recall. You can push them open. What I would say is, I think that there is a way to get into the cab. I can't remember what it is, but there is a way. If you need to dismantle to get your figures in. But if you can get them in through the doors, you can do.
Right, I have one thing to say when we're talking about drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Someone, Model U, listen up. DCC Concepts, listen up. Tramfabrique, listen up. One of you, please, make stay-alives that are fitted inside little drivers and crew. So that when people can't put a stay alive into a locomotive because there's not enough space inside, they can use a disguised one and have crew as well.
Yeah, I can't remember who we were talking to about this, but we suggested it and they said, that might be a good idea. The idea of having a loco crew that you can fit the stay alive capacitors into, basically shove it up the figure's bottom.
Not even that. Just it's a plastic crew member, and it comes in 2 halves. You put your stay alive in, and you snap them together. It'd probably be a bulkier gentleman, but it would work.
Griffey says, my granddad always called them blood and custard. Yeah, I did as well. But Ham Shackles says, or rhubarb and custard. Griffey says, a modeler in the USA makes his stay alives as loco crew. There you go.
Fantastic. So there you go. It does work. It's been done.
Yeah.
There's your working prototype.
But there's actually Will Tucker says Carmine and Cream was the official British Railways livery from 1948 to 1956. However, Leslie Gilbert says Carmine was suggested by some report in a magazine when the proper colour is crimson. So there's not even consensus on that. But there you go. Everybody knows what colour schemes.
I still can't believe someone actually wandered up while we were on the shore.
They fiddled with Topsy and Bronxy.
Pulled all the toast out of the toasters, and then turned to whoever was with them and said, "Oh, they're mouldy."
It's mouldy. No, it's not. It's made.
It's printed.
It's foam.
It's printed. The black bits aren't mould. It says "gronk it up."
Yeah. Right. Did they actually put it back in the toaster?
Thankfully, he did. Yes.
Oh, well, yeah. Griffey says he just glues the top torso of the drivers onto the capacitor thingy, then paints them. Mark Wilson, the waxer of the DeLorean, says, I want DCC smell, diesel fumes.
No, you don't. Imagine that.
Yeah. Theoretically, it's possible. We've all seen these diffusers and stuff. But, like, do you really want your railway room smelling like diesel fumes all the time?
That's it.
Nah.
You think you do.
You think you like it, but actually you don't.
A nice novelty. But what happens when it's been there all day?
Oh,
and now
Zantec. No, you didn't have to, but thank you so much for your generosity. Zantec has given £2 on the super chat. Says, could they not do stay alive DCC chips? But the problem is that you've got to fit the circuitry and the capacitors into the space. So
otherwise you end up with people that attack it for not being the right size, like they did with the home.
So it's technologically, yes, perfectly easy to put everything you want into the decoder.
Everything on one chip.
But it would get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then wouldn't fit in your locomotive so well. So actually, I think that the plug-in stuff, like
HM7000.
Yeah.
Topsy's returned from holiday. Hello.
Yeah, he's been to. They spent a few days down in Sandwich, catching some rays, toasting up on their tan.
I can see you.
They called in at Toaster on the way because Gronksy needed to get his bread tray cleaned out by his mum, and now they're back staying in Bredbury. Thomas the Railwayman says, good evening, Jenny and Sarah. I hope you're both well. Do you know or any news when the SECR01 is released? I'm trying to remember. Did they say that they were production samples when we visited Rapido? Or were they...
They were all samples of some kind. Some of them were engineering, but most of them were livery samples.
So it's close.
Production.
But I'm not going to say. I'm not going to try and put a date on it. We saw all the livery samples, but I can't remember whether they said some were production samples.
I'm sure some were production because we ran some.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that they're nearly done. I remember him saying some things have to be tweaked.
Yeah, I seem to remember that they're at a very advanced stage. They look amazing. We've got video footage coming of that in an upcoming video. But as to when it would arrive, unless there's somebody from Rapido in the comments who can let us know, I wouldn't like to put a date on that, because as we've all seen so many times, AR models, delivery times do slide and slide and slide.
It's an unfortunate part of the industry, especially in these days.
Absolutely.
Because there's only so much space in the factories and everyone's fighting each other.
Well, yeah, amongst other things. So Gronksy is back. He's loaded up with his Gronk toast. There's, I think we've walked into memory lane and got mugged. Ian White says, Jenny, do you know what's going on with Ellis Clark's O-gauge Shark brake wagons at all? I haven't seen an update, actually, in a while. But that doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Just that there's... Oh, hold on. Sneak.
I remember we were at an event when they unveiled those. One of his first...
Hold on.
Days with the barbecue. I remember it.
Oh yes, I remember, and there was a really great 3D print they were showing. I'm
trying to make the.
No. I'm thinking, but I say a lot when I'm thinking.
I know. I have to cut it out from your video.
Anthony says, Jenny, did you see the new DC controller at DCC Concepts? Yes, they had the new AE models DC controller on display. Really nice. You can panel mount it. They also do it in like a case. But it's got brake control as well. But it's a lovely piece. Did you not go up to the shop at all?
No, I was making sure the event streamed properly.
Oh, right.
So the only time I left was when I went up to get the badge to stick on my hat.
Fair enough. Ollie's Train says, opinions on the new Batman Class 25. Are they any good? I bought one for £150 yesterday. Yeah, to be honest, the new Batman 25s are really, really good. That's about the right ballpark figure. Is that a brand new one? If it's a brand new one, you've got yourself a stellar deal at that price. If it's second hand, that's about the right price for it. They are really good. One of the things I will say is that the older Batman Class 25s are also, in my opinion, pretty reasonable models as well. And just to round off too, the Hellion 25, I quite like it. It's kind of, the Hellion 25 sits between the old Batman 25 and the new Batman 25. But there's been some really good price deals. I think it's Kerno Model Centre. I could be wrong on that. I don't know whether Graham Musprat's in the chat lurking, might be able to tell us. But certainly they were doing a really great deal on 25,904. Yeah, Billy's replacement Acura scale speakers. Oh, we've got to cash in on that with some kind of Billy would, wouldn't he? You'd have a brick through your window and you'd be like, what the hell's this? And you'd unwrap it and say, did your Acura scale buck jumper come without a speaker? We've got just the thing for you. Also, see our sister company, Billy's replacement window glass.
Barry Wenton says, sorry I am late. Gandalf?
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. And also, for latecomers, just a reminder that the new colour of Monday Club badge, if I can actually hold it right, it's really weird trying to angle it, and my brain's going, no, turn it the other way, go the other way. So there we are, there's the new colour of Monday Club badge, and these are selling quite well, actually. So they're on sale, you can find them on the website, the link has been shared, but they are up and running. Griffey says, I have the older 25. It looks great. Just wish it had lighting. It is possible to retrofit your own lighting. Not the easiest, but it can be done. I have done it. Claude Hamilton says the O1s are definitely on the high seas. So I'm really interested, looking forward to them. The Bluebell inspired livery, which is the it's like Southeastern and Chatham Railway livery, but in shades of blue instead of shades of green, looks absolutely amazing. What I will say to you is, if you haven't ordered one and you want one, you need to get your order in somewhere before they sell out. Because
which one's this?
This is the O1 class from Rapido Trains.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ivor the Engine. The order book closes next week.
Yeah.
So if you want one,
and I'm going to tell you this.
Call, literally.
I'm going to say now, Ivor the Engine is one of those ones that if you miss it, you will miss out.
Have you got your order in?
No.
I will add one for you. You can have it as an early Christmas present.
Oh, we'll sort something
And
out.
I might even let you see it before
I
Christmas.
am mindful that they might send one for review. They might not.
I think we need.
But if they do send one for review, we will be going, you're not getting it back. No. Just tell us what we owe you. Just we're not giving it back.
To be honest with you, I'm going to order one for you. Speaking of ordering something, your wagon from Laurie's Mechanical Marvels should be on its way.
Oh, lovely jubbly.
So we've had a question come in via the email from Trevor Bell.
Oh, right.
And he says, my daughter who lives in America knows I like trains and gave me these 2 badges. Does anyone know anything about them?
So this is Trevor's TT Trains. I'm going to bring it up on screen. The Union Pacific one, so that's Burlington Northern on the right is my guess, and Union Pacific
That
on the
does
left.
look right, yeah. I was going to say North British, then I thought, no, this is
No.
American.
Burlington Northern, I believe that is.
Yeah.
These could be badges given to staff, or they may have been available to buy. Because it's not unusual. Like Eddie Stobart gear, you can get all sorts of. Ian White says, Jenny, this is on the Ellis Clark website. Our sharks, sea cows and sea lions are currently postponed indefinitely, though we are still inviting interest and pre-orders with no deposit required. I did not know that. They've that may be a number of reasons, one of which could be if not enough orders come in initially, there may be a question mark over the financial viability to progress the project. And part of that may also be that costs are rising, so it changes the dynamic of that.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I really do hope it goes ahead.
Costs,
I think
cost issues all the time.
Raymond Legg says 844 steam locomotive on UP badge. Griffey says, I gutted this month. My disability benefits switched to universal credit, so no money for a month.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You have my sympathies, man. That's going to be tough.
and you notice they never do it the other way, where you get paid twice in 1 month. Never. They always make sure that they're the ones in.
It's always to their benefit.
Yeah.
It's like with the tax man. So you always give it now. We owe you. You'll have it in a month or 2.
You'll have a check in the post when we can be bothered. Also, if you owe them money, they charge interest.
Yeah.
If they owe you money, they don't pay you any interest.
Nope.
Scum. But if the tax man is watching, yes, we've paid all our taxes. We're completely up to date. We love you.
Oh, that's interesting. Claude Hamilton's message.
Claude Hamilton says, if you're ordering either, make sure it's sound equipped and add-on vehicle pack is vital. Rapido say the licensing may preclude any further run. Of course, yes, because it is a licensed product.
Thing, yeah.
And we've seen this before in the past, where actually when we were at Oxford Rail, we talked a bit about licensing. So, for example, in the past, they've had models of the Volvo 760 in their range, the Volvo Amazon. Now, the problem is that once the license expires, and you have to have a license even for producing a model car,
The design is copyright.
the design is copyright. So when the license expires, what you find is they have to take a decision. Do we renew the license, which is quite a large amount of money, and would the sales justify it? So even though you may have the tooling, the case of Oxford Rail, or Oxford Diecast, the Volvo 760 Saloon, it does unfortunately mean that until they decide there is a market again to sell enough of them to recoup the money to pay for the license, they can't sell any more. And that'll be the same with Rapido. Even though they have the tooling, they've got to decide, would we sell enough to justify taking out the license again?
Yeah. And it's the same thing with everything.
And that's the thing as well, that when they say the order book closes next week, if you order between now and then, that means you pretty much are guaranteed you will get what you order. That's the whole point of having the order book. That's the point at which they then can say to the factory, the
Make
order
this
is for
many.
this many. And
Yep.
actually, I mean, there will be some extras above that, but you can't bank on it. So I would say, do get it ordered. The Growler Blackwood Engage layout says, yes, the taxman is watching.
Always.
Always, yes.
Looking through your vents.
Funnily enough, actually,
Listening at the keyhole.
it's like the Jeremy Kyle show. Apparently, there was somebody in the benefits department who would just sit and watch that and make notes. And it's like, they're claiming benefits, but they're also working on the side.
Yeah.
Or they claim that they can't even get out of bed, but they're throwing
and then
punches.
here they are doing a full Nelson.
Yeah, and here they are going toe to toe with Steve the bouncer. And that was the thing. I'm guessing in the US they used to do the same with the Jerry
I
Springer
know that
show.
we did with Judge Judy.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Oh,
remember reading something about that.
What?
Someone used to watch Judge Judy from the tax office because someone would settle.
what? And make claims about a business that wasn't paying tax or
Yep.
something. Oh, Steamtronics Productions says, hi Jenny, it was my 21st birthday on the 18th of July. Could I get a shout out, please? Of course! And happy birthday to you,
squash tomatoes
and stew, bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, Judge Judy was great, but Judge Dredd was better.
Griffey says, do they take payment when you pre-order or when get stock? No, you own. As far as I'm aware, you only pay when basically it arrives in stock.
That's you've got to.
I don't know, but do
You can't
check.
say
Yeah.
for sure.
You don't need to pay in full. I know that much. I can't remember if there's a deposit. If there is a deposit, I don't think it's not like massive amounts, but so you could pre-order then. There are retailers, Griffey, who do like a pay in 3. TMC do something like that. What do they call
PayPal
it?
does now as well.
PayPal does, but also TMC do it's basically layaway. Do you remember that? It's like you pay so much each week or month or however long the period is, and then at the end of that they then ship your product, but it's effectively ring fenced. It's reserved for you. So it might be worth, if you want to, you can speak to somebody like TMC do it. There are others that do it. They're not the only ones.
Yeah, TMC's trunk service is pretty damn good for that.
Yeah, so you could actually put it in the TMC trunk, something like that.
That's how you'll
Mark Holt says, I was just on the Rapido site. No deposit was mentioned.
There you go
So
then.
there you go. Leslie Gilpin Railway says, I save YouTube money for the taxman. Yeah, the thing is, you do have to pay tax. And
Yeah, we do. Everyone else should.
I mean, I've never heard of a YouTuber getting a taxman go, well, actually, you were selling this merch and you were doing
I've never
this.
heard of that, but I have seen YouTubers, especially in America, who didn't pay tax and the IRS came for them.
Yeah, the IRS don't use lube.
They
Yeah,
don't tell you they're coming either.
yeah. You don't want the IRS crawling up your ass with a microscope. That ain't pleasant. But yeah, no. You got to remember, you're producing YouTube videos. It's not rocket science to work out what you're earning.
Yep.
You get a sense. If you're running events, charging cover fees, money you get from Patreon, all of that, technically you have to pay tax on.
Yeah. Nick at Blesh in High Level says, I saw Ivor in action at Chatham. Sounds are impressive for a novelty loco pack.
Yes, we saw it.
This isn't novelty, this is a labour of love. I saw that thing, and I am not into most locomotives. I like Gronks because of the artistic nature of it, and also they're fun. But I saw Ivor and went, I want one of those. There's so much love gone into that. It sounds right, it looks right, it moves right, and all of the little guys that go with it, the people on the little stands, it was just so good.
And like the sound
It was
profile
so
is
good.
actually taken from the original sound recordings for the sounds for the TV
Yeah.
series. So it's not only is it 100% authentic, but they're actually a cleaner sound because they've taken it from the master tapes than you would have actually have got on TV. So
Yeah.
it's absolutely amazing. And when you see the model and hold the model, it's not some cheap toy. It's a really, really well-made, heavy piece of kit.
It really is.
Yeah.
You got to see Thomas and TT120. I could see that working, yes.
I
but what
think
was interesting-
eventually somebody may well get the license to do that.
What was interesting is I was talking to someone at the Bluebell Railway about the Thomas ones, and until Bachmann came along, you couldn't get an N-gauge version of Toby the Tram Engine. The people that made the N-gauge Thomas stuff,
Oh, was it Tomix or something in
Yeah.
Japan?
they didn't make Toby the Tram Engine because he looked too much like the rolling stock.
Huh.
So you had to get one of the toy ones that were about the same size, and then convert another N-gauge
Yeah.
loco to run it.
Nick at Bleshner High Level says, "Shh the puff, shh the puff, shut the puff, shut the puff."
It was so well. The
And
way they did it,
yeah,
it's
and
so good.
You listen to it and it's like, that's probably Oliver Postgate making that sound.
Yeah.
Joshua W56. It's not a great G60. Was it not a G53 or an S53? It's the J67, but in its original Great Eastern Railway, guys. DJ K666 says Judge Rinder was always a good one. Never really watched Judge
I watched
Rinder.
a couple of episodes. It was all right, but he wasn't Judge Judy.
It was no Judge Judy. I mean, Judge Judy. Wow, she did not tolerate fools.
She wasn't always a great judge, but she was a great
there
TV host.
were a few occasions where you thought, like, hey, do you mind?
Yeah.
Michael Sarsfield says, I know Dan, who works at Rapido, who did the artwork for Ivor, and he does good work. And then some. Ivor the Engine wrote, we saw the samples up close and personal.
You held it and wouldn't give it back.
Well, I did. They
frisked you before you left.
Yeah, the airport scanner at the door caught that one. Yes, and the man with the length of rubber hose was surprisingly tame.
Yeah. No one knew how he got
It's
in.
amazing. Can I just say, over the engine, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah,
Get it
exactly.
ordered, because if you don't order it,
You're
you
gonna regret
will be
absolutely.
disappointed.
I don't normally do stuff.
Oh,
like that,
Michael
but
Sarsfield says Gwion did the sounds for the Ivors.
He's done a damn
And
good
RG
job.
Models 86 says Gwion is responsible for Ivor's sound file.
He has
Excellent.
done an amazing job.
Absolutely, of course. Gwion Rhys Davies, great guy. Sometimes we see him in the chat from time to time, but he's also doing stellar work over at Oxford Rail. And whilst we were there, he actually was talking us through some of the stuff that he'd done for the J26 sound file as well, making sure that it was as good as it could ever possibly be.
So, yeah, Peter Jackson, you're absolutely right. Thomas the Tank Engine is in Ant-Man. There's a bit where Ant-Man is fighting
and
Yellow
it gets made full size.
Yeah.
Ben Davis says, out of the two, Jennifer, J67, J68, J69, what do you like the most? I like right. I've got a J69, which
69,
is
dudes.
yes.
Nice.
I've got the J69, the Liverpool Street Pilot livery, but I've also got a J67 in the Great Eastern Railway
And that's running around
Ultramarine,
tonight, isn't it?
and that's the one that's running. Although you do see actually on that camera angle, that is the Liverpool Street Pilot there. I wouldn't give it back, so.
They haven't asked for it yet.
Yeah.
There's still got time.
So there we go. I do want a J68. The Hill J68.
that's
You
a-
build them as a Holden J60, but it's not.
No.
It's a Hill.
I
it's
said
the
Holden 69.
No, you put it down as the Holden 67, 68, and 69. But actually,
Oh, no. I said 67 and 69. And the similar build, J68.
okay. But the J68 is probably visually the most different from the 67 and 69.
It's amazing that they've managed to put them all in.
I think it's great.
That is so
I mean,
good.
that alone would probably have given it the innovation of the year for a tooling suite that is so extensive and doesn't miss out some of the other classes.
One tool that can do 3 locomotives.
Yeah, I think
brilliant.
I think it's the J66 is outwardly very similar, and I don't know whether there's a hitherto unannounced J66. It's something to do with the wheelbase, but I'd have to look into it. But I also... Oh, Alan Reynolds of Buckland Junction. Hi, Jenny and Zoe. Sorry, better late than never.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. So, I've not seen New Junction in. Is he lurking? New Junction! New Junction! New Junction! Hashtag nautical. So what?
Jenny, it's 8:30.
Siri, where did
You
the
know
time
what that
go?
means, don't you, my dear?
That I can't believe that. That was like that, and I don't think I've even gone through all the news.
Okay, so
Did we even have a topic tonight? That
we did have a topic. It was the national gronk shortage.
Oh yeah, which then TMC went, here, hold my beer. Bachmann have said they'll be here this week. If you haven't already ordered your brand new Bachmann 08 shunter, you need to get your skates on. Apparently they're starting to arrive with retailers this week. And that can only mean one thing. Well, they're pretty much sold out at Bachmann and sold out with a lot of retailers as well. So if you haven't already ordered yours, you're going to have to get to somewhere like Rails of Sheffield or TMC, the Model Centre, where you can pick up some of the... They always order a few extra. They know how this works.
Yeah, they know how it works.
But they won't hang around for long. Yeah, RG Models 86 time has definitely flown this evening. And of course, the new Monday Club badge has launched. There is a link in the description box. We've also seen the link posted quite a few times in the chat. Get on over to the website and order up your Monday Club badge in the new ochre livery, which is the same colour as Stepney or Fenchurch's in the improved engine green. It's not green, it's brown. Or as somebody called it, vomit brown.
I remember that, yes.
I think that was Richard Brighton. Yeah, time flies when you're having a good time.
How did you get all the vomit out of one cat to make all these badges?
Wasn't easy. Had to squeeze extra hard.
So, first video of the night, my dear, we have from Richard Swiderski, a Jubilee class 45596 Bahamas passing Hertford Station on the 1st of July, so we're catching up.
Can I just say, just like on a tangent, because like meanwhile back at the ranch, does anybody remember the Jubilee pancakes from Little Chef?
No. I never went to a Little Chef, as far as I can tell.
You must have done. Or were you more of a happy eater kind of a kid? You never went to a happy eater or a beef eater? Actually, no, was it Bernie Inn?
All of my family live near each other. I'm from the northeast. They might live in different villages, but they all live nearby. We didn't have to travel that much.
Did you ever travel anywhere for a day trip or?
Yeah, we went to South Shields and Redcar. Went to the beach. Went to the Metro Centre.
Did you never like go to like?
Due to the extensive
Skeggy Vegas
and very, very good road network in the northeast, you could get there and back in like a couple of hours. So why would you stop when you could have food at home?
A treat! You know, the same reason
we
you
didn't do treats.
Same reason.
Not made of money.
Yeah, there are same. Well, yeah. Jubilee pancakes is Summer Breeze, Mother Hour, John and Holly. Jubilee pancakes my dad loved with summer fruits topping. It's the ice cream that did it. Oh. Warbler Productions has just ordered my Iver sets, both Loco Pack and Extra Wagon Pack. Total cost $425.95 straight from Rapido, but that does mean you're guaranteed to get it.
I didn't realise it was that much when I offered you them. You can have a photo.
Okay.
No, you can have it.
Yeah. Did you want me to press the button or what?
Yes, I'm waiting for you.
I was waiting for you to shut up.
Oh my goodness.
New model railway says Little Chef hardly qualified as
yeah, you better do all your homework and get good grades or we're going to the Little Chef. No, I'll revise.
Whoa. Can I just say, I used to love the Olympic breakfast followed by a Jubilee pancake. Never ventured further on the menu. Yeah, Richard Gruter's
Whoa, that's
looks real. Of course, it looks real. It is real.
You can't tell that. That's a picture.
But also in the news, yes, Billy's replacement Acuroscale speakers. I believe that should you need speakers, don't quote me on this, but I'm sure I saw a post saying that if you need a speaker, then you can get them from them if you're buying the sound profile from them.
Whoa. Oh, look at the chiming. It's almost like he waited specially for you. That was lovely.
He may well have done. Train drivers are usually quite nice people. So they do stuff like that. It'd be like, oh, there's somebody filming, so I'll not be a complete and utter git. So that was really... Yeah, Nigel Cole, behave yourself. Oh my God, that looks almost real.
It really does. Look at the animation quality. Those people moved in a realistic manner.
Richard Greeter says Bernie Inn used to try and fob off orange juice as a starter.
I remember that.
It used to be...
All kinds of places. Would you like orange juice as your starter?
It's like, no, but I'll have it as my drink, you muppet.
Yeah, I'll have a drink of orange juice. Hey.
Huh. Ham Shackleton says, I went to a little chef once. The one just over the Menai and turned right. I've been scuba diving, hair full of salt, and they refused to serve me because I was too scruffy.
Too scruffy for the little chef.
Who's having the last laugh now? You seen a little chef recently? No.
I have. He couldn't reach the counter.
The thing is, though, a lot of them now, they've been turned into, like, sex shops and stuff up and down the A1.
Yes, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like...
Who goes on the motorway to visit a knocking shop?
It's like, sex shop.
Thank you very much for sending that in.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Wimpy was all right, although...
He was all right, yeah.
What's interesting is I saw my first Wendy's. Obviously, in America, people are very familiar with Wendy's as a burger chain. But they've started turning up in the UK. They're on the A1 where... Do you remember the old Ram Jam Inn? Well, the Ram Jam Inn got demolished, but Ram Jam Services, which has now replaced it, has a Wendy's. Never stopped there. I am quite curious. If we ever go down that way, we're going to Wendy's.
They've got the square burgers. That was their thing.
I don't know, because I've never been there.
I do.
Oh, come on, you've never been to America.
I've never been to a Wendy's, but I know they've got square burgers.
And yes, Santec, TARDIS is between the mineral wagons. I don't think we've shown this view yet.
Richard Gruder says, I know a little chef who's struggling to put food on the table.
Leslie Gilpin-Rowe says, the last little chef I went in got sat down and over an hour later left, having an order taken.
It's terrible when you
I've
go
been
in
to
and just
restaurants
ignore
like
it. It really
that,
is bad.
and then you watch people who came in after you get served before you. That always irritates me.
I would believe as well. I'd probably make a big scene about it.
Apparently, Wendy's were in London in the 80s. But Gary B says Wendy's are lush. Burgers are great. We're going to have to try them at some point. John JMC, the guru of sound, says that was White Castle for square burgers, or Sliders as they called them.
Sliders was a TV show in the 90s that I loved. It was really good.
I never got this slide. Yeah.
So we've got a message here from Mike Lane, TT120, who says, thought you'd
Hello.
like to see my new video for your show. So let's have a look. This is an LNER Class A3 Flying Scotsman. Your favourite locomotive.
Shut up.
You love it. Press the button.
Hit the lever. Can I get a
there he
code,
is.
please? The service in here is rubbish.
Ow. Stop pressing me.
I thought it was a button. I was going to press it and see if it went beep beep.
It wasn't a button, it was me.
Apparently there's still a Wimpy in Oxford Street. That can't be right. I thought Wimpy had like disappeared for good. There used to be one at Sandbach Services. That used to be the last man standing, and it like to the point where it was weird when you drove past to see the sign for Wimpy, because it was like I didn't even know they still existed.
I do love this layout. It's got a lot of fun to it.
It's that pool there. The way they've done that little pool is perfect.
Ah.
Frustrated Ape says Tim Hortons is actually okay, quite reasonably priced. Love the Timbits.
Mike at KR Models, Mike Revel, he always said when we were, because we used to help him out every now and again if he needed a driver or something. He always said, I'm taking you to Tim Hortons for a coffee. And then we would always be too knackered. So we never did it.
Well, we know where he lives. We can go, right, you're taking us out for that Tim Hortons now. I need to speak to him, actually. I need to catch up, see how he's doing.
It's been a while, yeah.
FYI, doesn't work for KR models.
No, and neither does Jenny, by the way, despite what people were suggesting. How many is it now? KR models, Hornby, Bachmann. I think I heard someone the other day say that you work for Q. How many checks are you pulling in a month?
So thank you so much for that bit.
Thank you so much, Mike Lane.
Absolutely.
It is a lovely model.
Yeah. Flymo Chairman 1 says the Tim Hortons coffee was very much appreciated in the hospital. Nice.
Noisy, noisy.
Yes. There's a tumble of clowns in today. We haven't heard... Oh, is that the one that works for British Rail as a horn?
Yes.
Wimpy at Milford. So there are still Wimpies. It's Mad Hatter says that.
Just everyone
I actually thought
Wimpy. Almost
still a Wimpy in Swanage. We visit when we go to the steam railway, says Gary.
This is your fault then. Every Wimpy you've been to is shut down. What have you been doing?
Do you remember Happy Eater?
Have you been going in and farting in the kitchen?
No, I leave that to Craig. But no, Happy Eater. Do you remember that? And it was like a Pac-Man. Do you remember the on the thing?
Yeah.
And they always had. Do you remember? It was like a tree stroke slide made out of fiberglass in the garden outside, in yellow and brown. It's like little something for the kids. And like years after they went bankrupt and the places were all boarded up, there'd still be these little tree slide things covered in algae.
They were covered in algae back at the day.
Apparently there's still a lot of Wimpies. Wimpy in Porthcawl. I've been to Porthcawl. No miniature railway anymore, though. I was gutted when they got rid of that. Wimpy in Dingwall. Wimpy in Lowestoft. Wimpy
Some of
in
these places
Tamworth.
I'm sure you lot are making up.
Wimpy in Littlehampton. I've been to Littlehampton. Wendy's serves square patties on round buns. Okay.
That sounds so good.
It probably sounded like a good idea when they came up with it. Although Michael Sarsfield says, are you sure the Wimpy is still in Porthcawl? Last time I went to Porthcawl, the wooden roller coaster was still there. I believe that burnt down or something. But that used to be quite a big deal going there as a kid.
Wow.
And I can still, that smell you get at places like at beach resorts in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's the smell of candy floss and donuts being made. And my mind's eye is smelling that now. Oh, that's the smell of childhood.
Jenny apparently smells with her eyes. I knew she was a mutant.
No, I've got synesthesia now. Shut up. So Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath says, "Hey Jenny, Zoe, and the Toaster Twins." Oh yes. Here is another shortage video for your delectation and consideration. For showing on the Monday Club, and it was great to see you, albeit briefly, at the show at the weekend. It is the East Lancs Railway's resident Class 24, which has recently been repainted into two-tone BR green and renumbered as D5053, even though it is actually D5054. But apparently only 6 of the class received the two-tone livery, which is why it's been renumbered. D5054 was in all over green one year because Bachmann did a model of it, which I've got, and actually I do quite like it. JL Railway says buck jumper spotted. What?
Does anyone know the way to buck jumper?
Michael Sarsfield says cost me an arm and a leg tonight buying fish and chips for a fish fans and a model of a chippy. Fish and chips, that was the other thing, and with the smell of vinegar.
Oh yes. Here we go. This looks real.
Hold on. I keep telling you, it's a model.
It looks. Look at that! They've even got a guy hanging out the door.
Oh, that looks smart, doesn't it? Really does. That's nice. There you are. Look, it's blood and custard, crimson and cream. I wouldn't call it plum and spilt milk. That's a very vibrant crimson. Don't they look nice when they're all freshly painted and clean? Hey, wait a minute. It's a different colour to that one. That one's faded. Right.
Has it faded, or is it just a different...
And that one, somebody didn't get the memo when they were painting. What do you mean there's supposed to be a cream band on it?
It's got a cream band. It's in the middle.
Yeah. Only 6 were painted in the two-tone livery, hence the renumbering. Oh, yeah. That does look nice, actually.
That actually really does look
good. It really does look good. The only thing better...
more pastel-y green is really nice.
I think it's called Sherwood Green, isn't it?
Thank you so much for sending that in.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
great.
Is Harburn Hobbies in Edinburgh part of the Monday Club? Asks Graham MCK. No, it isn't, but it's always worth going and asking them, because we would very much welcome more retailers into the scheme. Preserved Railways as well. If you want to be a part of the scheme, doesn't cost anything. We don't charge for it. Basically, you set the discount, and it's
and we just add it to the website.
Yeah, and it's just in-person shopping.
Yeah.
I think the only place in Scotland that does it is up at the Strathspey Railway. There's the model shop up there. They are in the scheme. Scanman, greetings from Montana, signing on late. Oh, it's great to see you.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Though Richard Swiderski puts me right. Lime green. So what was Sherwood green? Or is it the... Are we having a blood and custard, plum and spilt milk, carmine and cream moment as well? PN Train says, if I go into Pars in Lowestoft, I could ask them. Yeah, definitely. Frustrated Ape says, Harburn is owned by Pico now. Unsure if they would discount, but always worth a ask. Remember, don't ask, don't get. So just you know, talk to them. I do know Steve Haynes from Pico, so maybe I should drop him a message. We should have talked to him at the when we were at the Bluebell Railway.
I was a bit busy melting.
Well, wait a minute. I did talk to him, but just not about that.
I was a bit busy melting.
Lars
Sorry.
Skovang says, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Lars Skovang. Good evening from Copenhagen. Great to see you. Hope you are well. And DJ K666 says, the seaside smell to me is sea air and chips. Oh, and also at low tide, the smell of seaweed. Kelp always had a very, very strange smell. Zantek says it's a 6-hour drive to Strathspey Railway. You came all the way down to the Bluebell, I must admit, though. I was very, very impressed.
So we've got a message from Mark Brooks, who says, Guten Tag, Montagsclub. Recently I had one of my Class 92s numbered and weathered to fit with the Scotland theme. The loco was numbered 92007 and named Sean Conrad.
She
Sean
I can't do Sean
Conrad.
Oh, it's like
Together
Money
with
Penny.
Mish Money Penny. Together with a pair of 86s. It shares container workings at other freight workings, often blocks trains. However, 92007 has been spotted on an express container service.
Ooh.
So let's have a look.
Don't forget, everybody, to hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Consider sharing to social media. And also subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Ring the notification bell to be the first to know about new videos as and when they go up. There are links intermittently getting shared also down in the description on the video. Get yourself over to the website. Get yourself the all-new ochre-coloured Monday Club badge.
This is the train that you were showing me the other day at the,
yes,
at the place.
Yes, with the nun and the the nun and the padre on the platform.
The padre. You've been watching westerns again.
Padre.
Yes. And a padre in a pear tree.
Our Father, are we padres now, Father? So thank you so much for that.
That was lovely, thank you.
My great-grandfather was a signalman for the LBSCR, says James
Nice.
Pett. Excellent. But don't forget, everybody, get your Monday Club badge orders in, and we'll start processing those over the next few days. There might be a lot come in, so in which case, then definitely stay tuned, and we'll update you as we post them out. Leslie Gilpin Rose says, for those of us who don't use the Book of Faces, where can we find the list of shops accepting the badge? It's on the website. It's actually on the website. And what we will say, a little note here, Frising Hall Model Centre is part of the scheme, but we haven't updated them onto the list. So
I
you
would
can
have,
also...
but Jen has never sent me the details.
I did. I sent it months ago.
You did not.
Did.
You did not.
Did.
Nope, I
Did.
refuse to take the blame for this one.
Richard Gruter says, missing speaker. Can use your dog as a subwoofer. Or alternatively, there'll be a brick coming through your window with a flyer wrapped around it from Billy's Replacement Acura Scale Speakers. And also with a little note at the bottom, see our sister company, Billy's Replacement Window Glass.
Acura Scale, if you send out any replacement speakers for people, feel free to say that they've come from Billy. That would be hilarious. I would love it.
It would, actually. We can send you the graphics and you have our blessing to use it for free.
For this one time only.
Yes. Yes.
We've got a very interesting final video for you tonight.
Oh, hello, Tony Wright. It says, I hit the like button first thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So here's what we've got as our special video. It's from Anthony. And it's on Settle Model Railway Festival.
Oh!
With you included.
Right, so...
Here we go. Beep beep.
So, this'll be the model shop that
I
could... Oh, there's talky bits.
Talking a bit, this is... Oh!
Ribblehead Viaduct in the rain.
Oh, that's lovely.
If you ever get up there, it is a beautiful location. I think one of the first videos that I did for DCC Concepts when I worked for them, I filmed up there.
I'm going to jump through a lot of this because it is 36 minutes long. Please go and have a look at the full thing, guys.
Yeah. So this is Settle Station.
Which is beautiful. I always love it. Oh, it's from the... I saw him.
It's the Fat Controller.
Yeah, it's from the Flower Pot Festival they do every year. Yeah. Which is so good.
Or is it in Larry the Locomotive, the obese director with Bend Over
and Take It action, yes. Oh, it is nice.
It's a lovely place, well worth a visit. You'll recognise this view. I've filmed so many videos of trains passing along with my partner in crime, Richard Brighton, on here for the DCC Concepts YouTube channel.
Don't admit it's your partner in crime. They'll come after you.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Actually, no. They'll come after him for all of your many antics.
Oh, well, he can take the heat.
Remember when you and Craig spent most of an afternoon in there one time?
Yeah. You did a good interview for Anth too, Jenny. Oh, thank you so much. That's Mike Lane TT120. We sort of squeezed that in the 10 minutes before we started live streaming.
Ooh.
This is in the shop. That kit-built LMS tank loco is particularly nice. I think it may be out of one of RJ's personal stash. There's the model of the viaduct.
Yes.
Which I sent. I had Big Bertha running there. The sample which I rescued, repaired, and painted.
They've still not finished it. That must be taking ages.
Oh, it's coming along nicely now, actually. Back when that's Craig's model, by the way. Craig did the weather on that, and you probably see as well the DC controller. This is maybe not. I didn't go in here. I completely forgot that there was layouts.
I love that layout. I love it.
I completely forgot to go and visit there.
There was so much going on that week. This might be a smaller show compared to something like the Great Electric Train Show or something, but there was still so much going on. It is possible to miss stuff.
That's the Hellion Class 55 sample and the Bubble Car sample, which is Class 121122 in TT120. Yeah, absolutely.
They look so good. Oh, that's a brilliant line there, Mike Lane. Great video, Anthony. You're a great representative of the hobby. Absolutely is. Thoroughly top lad.
Yes.
Top lad.
Yes. Oh, the water tower as well. And that was the menu for the Barbie. And again, the Flower Pot Festival. There was loads knocking around.
Is this near where they were?
Yeah, it's by the Victoria Hall.
Yeah. Round the corner from Victoria Hall. There's a garden area.
Yeah.
They had live music. Yeah, just here.
There
live music. I was stood there while I was getting a butty from that place on the left, just vibing with the live music.
Vibing.
Yes, it was really nice. It's like I grew up in a community like that, a small village with a proper intermeshed community feel,
to infinity
and I have missed that as an adult because you just don't have it in cities.
Oh, look at
this!
this!
They had it in Settle, and it was lovely.
They even let this reprobate in.
I know, man.
Look at that.
It's like, hello, I've got a bag of farts here. Look.
Just ship it on a little bit, and there's a guy in the background going,
You farted again, Craig.
Look at that look he's giving him. It's like, what are you doing? So here, this is the Ribblehead Viaduct layout.
Ooh, the weathering on the viaduct is lovely.
That viaduct is a work of art.
It really is.
Yeah, and you know, it was transported intact from Australia. That made its way to the UK in a shipping container when DCC Concepts, when Richard Johnson moved.
There's an Airbnb on Settle Station.
James Pett says proper intermeshed community feel. Sounds painful.
No.
Yeah, hopefully they use lube. But Gary B, I didn't know that there was an Airbnb on Settle Station. There is one at Hellifield.
Now, I might sound like a country bumpkin here, but every year we had a village fete.
Oh, the B17, sorry, B17.5 with a full set of the 2 sets of 4, the Clark Railworks quad arts, which really are lovely. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, well, every year we had a village fete with floats, and it would be local people with flatbed trucks. They turned them into floats, and we had a carnival princess, and she sat on top of a bale of hay, and it was a proper community feel. And I miss that. You just don't get it anymore.
Anyway, go now. We've got Upwell and Onward says, good morning, Monday Clubbers, from Tuesday morning in New Zealand. Greetings from the past. Our ways may seem quaint to you. Sorry for being late, but I had a phone call about being a joint owner in a 1907 traction engine. That's quite all right.
That sounds very nice, but a Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. But
right, guys, we're going to thank you, Dan. Now we're going to jump it forward a little bit. So
try
you can
and
see.
find. Oh,
there you are. This is Jenny before the heat managed to make her melt.
Yes. Oh, actually, this is quite flattering. Actually, you can tell that I've lost weight. Thanks everybody for noticing.
I noticed.
Yes, you did. Anyway,
I noticed because you keep nicking on my tops.
So anyway, let's move on. Anyway, we don't want this reprobate, do you? So there was.
There you are, proper community feel. There's the singers.
Yeah. And there's who's Queen?
And this is the
Up at
back
the
of the station.
Yeah.
Where I got the badge that is now attached to my
Andrew
hat.
Bettis says, why would an owner of a joint be an traction engine? I love this, mate.
Everyone's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, Anthony, you're absolutely welcome. As I always say, always happy to give interviews to anybody who comes up to me at shows.
Well, within reason.
Within reason. Like I always say, like I won't do like a 4-hour interview or anything, but I will.
And if the police turn up and ask where you were,
then
Yeah, speak to my lawyer.
Yeah. So there we are. So I can't believe how quick tonight's gone. Big news tonight, of course. There's been a bit of a spat between Sam Turner and Akira Scale, and actually, I have to say in this. Sam was actually right about the speaker because it turns out, and Akira Scale have held their hands up over this, the non-sound models weren't fitted with a speaker, but it had been communicated out that they were.
So that people who bought the non-sound one expecting to put a sound decoder in.
But not just that, you can buy the sound decoder separately with that profiler. So basically, if you decide to upgrade, you can buy the sound
But
from.
you can't put it straight in.
But it turns out you put it in and your loco's still silent.
Oh.
And that's what's caused the issue.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, when you explain it like that, it's a simple thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can understand it's an easy thing to overlook, but you've got to hold your hands up. So yeah, and fair dues to Sam, because he didn't make it some sensational thing, he just said it, and that was it.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so I think Akira Scale are, they now acknowledge that that's the case and they're going to sort something out. Richard Gruter says, so it's a sound investment to get the one with it in. However, Billy's replacement speakers will probably have something to fit. Yes, Flying Channel 1, absolutely. To become a member of the Facebook group, you have to answer all the questions.
Yeah, we don't let people in if you don't answer the questions.
Yeah. You can put no as an answer, although if you put no to the question which says, do you agree to the rules,
you don't
will
get it.
be declined for that. Michael Sarsfield says it's a laugh to see Jenny on camera. As you know, she gives a good laugh with this show or talks. Oh, thank you so much. And Andrew Bettis, yes, it does have. I will just check.
It does have sprung
It does
buffers,
have
yeah.
sprung buffers.
I noticed that because I thought I'd
It's still my model of the year so far, can I just say. And despite some of the issues, the number of people who would buy it and then fit sound will be comparatively small in the grand scheme of things. But even so, yes, the miscommunication from a Cura scale.
It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
But I have apologised, and sorry is a very powerful word.
Yeah.
So there we go. JL Railway says it's been a brilliant show. Absolutely, and it's been absolutely great to have you guys company. And what can we expect coming up from Monkey Magic All Request Monday on Gamehammer Classic Gaming?
Whatever people ask for. I have not set a specific thing, although YouTube probably still has one from a couple of weeks ago set as the game. I think I've been dared to play Count Duckula 2, which is not a game. It's a violation of the Geneva Convention.
Can I just say, I keep asking for Cooking Mama, but...
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, you need to put some batteries in something.
Yeah.
But look, it's been absolute... Oh, actually, yeah, not so salty Sea Dog. And can I say, people who criticise me like, oh, Jenny Kirk, she's just a cheerleader for the industry. My review sample had working Firebox flicker. It had a speaker in because it was the sound version.
And you have to review what you've got.
Yes. I didn't find out that there was no speaker in the other ones because I went off what I'd been told. And I also didn't find out that the Firebox flicker didn't work in other because every other model that's ever been released with Firebox flicker, it works with other stuff. So I don't know why that is the case.
No.
I'm going to try and see if there's a workaround. People might like that. But yes,
Thank
it is
you so much,
a shame.
JL
But thank
Railways.
you so much. JL Railways, you don't have to keep on giving money on the Super Chat, but it is very much appreciated. And they say, just one more time for the biscuit barrel. Thank you so much. You're going to have to nip out and get biscuits, I think.
I've got to go to work.
Work? You?
You can go out. You can go out. I went and got us dinner.
There we go. Hey, wait, whoa. Let's just back that juggernaut up. Who came back from work, already been out to work this morning, with Subway because you wanted some?
I asked for it 2 weeks ago.
Yes, better late than never. So anyone, you're going to get a prompt when the stream finishes to take you straight over to Gamehammer Classic Gaming for All Request Monday. All you need to do is click the button and your live streaming goodness will continue. But for now, from all of us here at Weird on the Jennifer E. Kirk Model Railways group, don't forget to order your new Monday Club badge. There is a link in the description box down below. Full list of participating retailers. Is missing Frising Hall Model Railways, but it's on the website. It's not on the Book of Face. Don't worry about that. So go and check it out. And as we always say, support the businesses that support our hobby. Until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, and you take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. The train now departing is the 2102 service to Butts Farting, stopping at Mineth Tatis, Tatis Newith, Mineth Tatis Newith, Bolton Trinity Road. That unnamed layout that Jenny said had a name, it turned out it didn't have a name. Grove Street Yard, all chained with 3 cocks for Lord Hereford's dog. Peckham on the back, Boxing on file, Boxton Junction, Pittsburgh, somehow, Eindhoven, and then on to Butts Farting. That's the 2102 service to Butts Farting. If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Good night. Oh,
What's wrong?
Iron Horse has just sent us a picture just as I'm closing down.
Oh, thank you so much, Andrew Bettis. That is incredible. Oh, no, you didn't have to send anything for the postage.
Thank you so much,
But
guys.
thank
You
you
really did
so
need to.
much for your amazing generosity. The shortfall in postage costs, thanks for a great night out. You didn't have to, but thank you so much for your amazing generosity, guys.
We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, wait. Oh,
yes.
Good job I didn't just take my top off and flash my boobs at everybody. Thanks for the
You
warning.
would never do that. So we got a message here from Iron Horse, just
look.
as I was shutting everything down, saying, here's one for the stream. Painted and weathered this Westall Wagon Works depot crane while watching the show this evening.
I'll turn that off because it's a bit loud.
Now, if that doesn't look real, I don't know what does.
Oh, that's come together nice.
That has come together real
And
nice.
that's the locomotive, I believe, that he bought from one of the stalls at Settle Model Rail Festival. There's some great bargains to be had.
Over at Smurf.
And, at Smurf. But also, it must be said, actually, if we go for Jablite Mountain, eventually you'll see the locomotive that I picked up. It is unicorn time. I have found it, people. I found the NCB Green Model Zone exclusive 87XX. Eventually that will come. Yeah, there we are. So look for it on the top level. But anyway, this is we're going to say goodbye for now. The Cubbo Monkey is off to set up Game Hammer Classic Gaming. You'll get a prompt to move yourself over.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Shoo, shoo. Beep, beep.
Yeah, hold on.
Beep, beep. There you go. There it is. There we go. Take care, guys. I'll see you at the Game Hammer. The hammer of the game and games. Yes. Lovely. Riff off. Riff off. Cool. Bye-bye.
Wobbler Production. No, it's an 87XX. It's the it's just the old Bachmann pannier, but they did a special for Model Zone. Absolutely, Flymer One. Thank you to everybody who's put something in the super chat. It is massively appreciated. You don't have to. Remember, we're always very, very keen that people do not feel obligated. That's not what this is about, but we do massively appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much for that. And thank you, Simon Pitcher, as well. It's incredibly generous of you earlier on, sending via paypal.me. Incredibly generous of you. So it's going to be really don't tell Gandalf, but it'll be really fancy chocolate biscuits, I think. So I'm going to be putting the toaster twins to bed. And then you'll get your opportunity to head on over to Gamehammer Classic Gaming, where the live streaming goodness will continue. Come on, Topsy. Don't fight it. It's bedtime. Yes, Richard Swiderski. Absolutely, they will be unplugged. We're not having a repeat of the Great Warburton's fire. It did, you know, Warburton's did burn down here in Bolton. I remember coming back from somewhere and the plume of smoke. You wouldn't have thought bread would burn that well. What'd you say? The cupboard monkey says it smelt like toast. Oh, I'm kicking everything over here. Ooh. I was gluing lead shot into something the other day. I just found a piece of lead shot. Stick it back in the bag. Let's not waste anything. Eh? Yes, Mad Hatter, flour is actually explosive under certain conditions. And basically any combustible powder, if aerated into a semi-gaseous form, so effectively you blow air through it so it becomes like dust in the air, is highly explosive. So I've just had word that the cupboard monkey is nearly ready for you guys. Just got time for me to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Do hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Consider sharing to social media and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Ring the notification bell and check out the Monday Club badge. This is a great scheme where you can access in-person shopping discounts with a number of qualifying retailers. Full details on the website. We will add Frighting Hall Model Centre is actually also should be on the list. We need to add that in. And if you would like to see if your local retailer or Preserved Railway would like to be part of the scheme, there's no fees, nothing like that. They set whatever discounts and exceptions that they wish to, and just ask them to drop us a line. But until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, saying take great care. Happy modelling. Bye for now.